everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The line. Here. The line. New man losing so funny. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yeah, buddy. Let's get it.
Let's
go.
Get in here, y'all. Get on up in here.
What up, baby?
Now, let's go. What's up, baby? Yo, it's good to see you, Sean.
What's good, Janae? How you doing? Actually, I've been wondering, how are you doing, Janae?
Have better days. All right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, Cowboy fans. It's gonna be all right.
Oh,
We'll get it, Sean.
Oh, yeah.
How I'm doing. You know I'm sensitive right now.
Oh yeah. What up, Nate? What's up,
Nate?
How you doing? What's going on, Wendy?
What's up, Wendy?
Talk about I'm so upset. Well, without Rodgers.
I know I'm sad too. It's a sad day, but you know what? We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be all right. I'm telling you, believe it. And this is from a Washington fan. 2 wins. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, Sean.
Let's get it.
All right,
ladies and gentlemen, join us.
We gotta share this with everybody.
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Oh. Gotta tell the whole crew.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk some football today.
Come on now. Glad you all were here to join us. Dang, they already going. Oh, okay, you hitting them up. Okay, bet.
No, I'm hitting them up. You already know. We're ready to talk some football.
Shimon, because we got so much to talk about. So much to talk about.
Man, I'm forgetting people, man.
You got him in the comments right there. J Red, Dave said, "What up, fellas? Going crazy."
Oh, going crazy.
What up, Colin? How you feeling today?
It should have been Halloween week. How freaky it was, man.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you. It definitely could have been like a
weekend, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I mean, some things I feel like were real though, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about
that. Hey, we got to get on the show. Let's do this. Tag the people that you know that like to talk football. But let's go. You already know what time it is. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay! Let's get it.
Let's go. Man, I've been waiting to talk football all day because I knew Sean was going to bring it to me. But it's okay. I come with my force field on. Nobody can mess with me today, man. Jared, I'm glad I got on here, man. I got some supportive systems out here.
Let's go.
Rough weekend. Rough weekend. But it's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay.
Was it the red stripe, Jared? Was it the red stripe?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there was something different, and we changed it up, and I don't know.
Maybe y'all couldn't convert a third down.
Oh man,
maybe we should talk about that. Maybe we should talk about time of possession. Let's get it.
Later, bruh. We got some birthday shout-outs to get into. You already know what time it is. Let's go, Sean. Who we got?
Let's get into it. Yo, first and foremost, we have to shout out Miss Deborah Nelson of Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Yo, and if you watch the show, you follow us, you know we shouted out her son, Nigel Walker, about a week or so ago. So we have to send love to her because, she is absolutely amazing. So pleasant and kind. Every time I've seen her, she's close to my mom's. I know she's close to your mom's. So yeah, happy birthday to you. And look, and I got to send some love this way. Now, look, most interactions I've had with Mr. Joe Newman have been kind of going back and forth because he's a Dallas fan like yourself. But you know what, man? He has always come correct. He's always said what he said. And yeah, he's a little Dallas biased, but he's legit with his stuff, man. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. Appreciate the love. Glad you came out here. I should have tagged him a little earlier, but I'll send this to him a little bit later. But yeah, happy birthday to you. Oh, yeah.
On. We got some Here Comes the Bride.
Oh, yeah.
Some congratulations to give.
Oh, yo, I got to shout this out. Janae, we went on Saturday. Catherine and I went down to Massanutten, Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you've ever been there, but if you have not, you need to go, especially at this time of the year. The leaves are falling. It's crisp, nice air. It is absolutely amazing. We went there. My good buddy, Nick, and his lovely wife now, Miss Lindsay, they got married out there. Ooh. Congratulations. So Lindsay used to work with Catherine. They worked together for a while, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. But Janae, the crazy part is, like, Lindsay and Kat haven't worked together in like 4 or 5 years. So we had kind of not really been hanging out and talking to them, but we used to be pretty close, a couple years back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So the night before, we was kind of like, man, Kat wasn't feeling that great and everything. And Lindsay was like, well, if you can make it, please, I want you to make it. Yo, we were the only ones from our school. We were the only ones from that time period, but they just wanted us to be there. And it was just like, oh. That
is awesome. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful, man. Definitely.
Congratulations to you guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Got more people watching. Talk about some, hey, guys, what's going on? How you doing, Miss Wilson? I want you to be here to talk about this. Let's get it.
I'm afraid to turn on the Bears game tonight. Sherry, I know. I understand. What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo, look.
Eric, I know, Jerry.
We're going to get into it. Yo, so, hey, real quick, definitely wanted to shout out Miss Missy. Miss Missy lost her son, I believe, recently, and I just want to send out love and condolences. I work over at the church. I see her all the time. I didn't go up there and talk today, but I read it on Facebook and all that stuff. So I just want to take this opportunity to just say, hey, we're here with you. You're in our prayers.
We're praying for you.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
So look, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get off that. Look, we have a jam-packed show for you guys. We got my man Nathan Snell coming on here. We got my guy Sydney Swinton in the background. Nate talk about the Ravens. Sid's gonna talk about his Steelers. See if we can get some Bears fans in here and go back and forth with him for a little bit. So yeah, sit with us, man. We got you, and we will definitely get with it. But Janae, like you mentioned a little bit earlier, what in the world happened this weekend? What a wacky weekend.
What a wacky weekend, man. First, we got to get into it. The Bengals, man, get destroyed.
Wow.
I mean, Cleveland just destroyed the Bengals. I think me and Sean both thought we're actually going to do something. The Bengals, I thought they would have had a chance to win this.
Janae, 2 weeks ago, we all talked about them being the number one team in the AFC. And what happened?
They got dogged. I mean, they got dogged.
Yeah, they did.
They were number one.
Yeah.
Weren't they just number one?
Right. And we all ran into raved about Joe Burrow. We all ran into rave about Jamar Chase. And hey, much deserved. They are great players. They were working well. Everything was popping. But I don't know. Maybe it's a divisional game, or maybe the Browns are back. Can we say that?
Hey, maybe they're getting that dust off their shoulder. That dust being OBJ being gone. Maybe OBJ not being there, and they could get rid of all these side distractions. The team could come together. I mean, they came together over injury. I mean, they came together over all this controversy off the field. I mean, come on. This is a great power team. Cleveland is in the game.
Exactly. And I think you hit the nail on the head. OBJ is a distraction. He's a problem. He was a distraction in New York. He distraction in Cleveland. And if you look back to last year, The Cleveland Browns didn't really start taking off till OBJ was out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
OBJ wasn't a part of that the great playoff win. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, OBJ is more of a detriment to the team. I'm glad they can both kind of wipe their hands of the situation. But I think as a kind of off topic, where do you think he's going to land?
Oh, man. I mean, I've been hearing talks about the Rams. I've been hearing talks all over. I mean.
But we know how many people are going to the Rams. Didn't they just get like Deshaun? Like, I mean, come on now.
Rams could be doing the whole thing over there. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know who's going to take OBJ. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't call it. But look, Nay, look, we got it. Or real quick, definitely want to shout out Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb did get 137 yards and 2 TDs, and having him back, I believe, is a great help to the team.
Absolutely.
Now, Hunt's still hurt, but Nick Chubb is obviously one of the top 5 backs in the league.
If Chubb can continue to do that, and Mayfield can get 218 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, if that can continue to happen, I mean, they're a force field. I think they were great. I mean, the Bengals just shocked me. I thought offensively they would have more going, and it just didn't seem like Burrows really got it going.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat saying Raiders definitely need OBJ now. They let go of 2 first-round picks due to outside issues. Hey.
Absolutely. Hey, I think that'd be good to go over there. I mean, hey, make them more of a threat. So, I mean, while we're on the Raiders, Sean, isn't there another that we need to talk about? Yeah,
we do. What Raiders? Come on now. And today I always get on you about your Raiders. What is going on? How you gonna lose to the Giants? Come on now.
What a weird game. I mean,
go on, Raiders.
Weird game. It just wasn't a great game for them. I thought Carr, 2 interceptions. My God, 1 touchdown. Not gonna get it done, and it didn't get it done. The Giants beat you. That's saying something. They got 2 wins now.
Yeah, 3.
So 3 6.
Yeah.
Man.
So they moved up in the NFC East.
Got one team fighting for playoffs. I mean, Raiders fighting for playoffs.
Yeah.
Giants ain't fighting for nothing right now, and man.
Right, and the Raiders were the head of the division.
Danny Jones show up, huh?
Right, the Raiders were the head of the AFC West.
Yeah,
they were in the lead of that league, and all of a sudden you let these guys beat you. The Giants beat you, and not even with Saquon. You know what I mean? The Giants, not like the Giants are out here at 100%, and you sitting here let Daniel Jones and Devontae Booker, he got 1 yard away from getting 100, get the W. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, that was very surprising to me. One of those wacky games. It was just weird.
Yeah. It was something that I did not expect, and especially with them being on the top of the AFC West. But now,
who expected the Giants to get a dub on the Raiders?
Come on now.
The Raiders got a lot going on. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. But look, right here. The Raiders do this every year.
Yeah.
Hot start and then downfall in the second half of the season. And you're absolutely right.
Well, let's hold fast. It was just a wacky game, ladies and gentlemen. People have wacky weeks, and a game coming up we'll talk about.
Yeah. I think it seems like you tried to argue defense.
There, we got the Bills. The Bills failed in a disappointing.
What happened?
A disappointing score. Oh my God!
What happened to your Billies?
How did the Jags beat my Billies? 9-6, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the score.
Yo, Janae.
9-6.
I just got one thing to say. Okay, will the real Josh Allen please stand up?
Well, I'll go ahead and admit the Jags on the other side of the field this game. The Jags, Josh Allen, ate us up.
Yo, he said there's only one Josh Allen here today. Okay? My man got a sack. He got an interception. He got a fumble recovery.
He got 2 interceptions, man.
He's doing his thing, man. And what did Josh Allen do? Did he do anything? I don't even
anything, and that was very shocking. It was a very weird 9-6 game against the Jags. Like
it's
that's
embarrassing.
embarrassing. Exactly, Nathan. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
The Jags, I believe, quote. I mean, we can look this up. I'm pretty sure I'm right. The Jags had the worst defense in the league.
Yeah. Right.
And you just held the Bills, who aren't we talking about being in the MVP category? Wow.
Yeah, we talked about them being the best in the league.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Look, how could the Bills run the table on so many other teams and then give the Jags their first or second win since week 1 of the last season? Yeah. I don't know. Like, what do we say? Diggs still got a couple yards. Singletary, he had his catches, you know, but they didn't do anything. The defense wasn't anything to fear. I mean, Lawrence didn't have a day that jumps off the pages, but he managed.
Yeah. Hey, Dave said, how can the Bills run the table on so many other teams and then give the Jags their first win? And what in the world? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
That is a wacky game. Week 1 of last season. Come on.
Right. Hey, but I think Jared said it best, man. They had the worst defense, but they had the best Josh Allen. There it is.
Yeah.
There's only one Josh Allen.
David said, "Go Steelers, go Steelers." We'll talk about them later, David.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Anybody talking about? Yeah. So while I see all you Cowboys fans here in the building, let's go ahead and talk about the wackiest thing that happened this weekend. The Cowboys get embarrassed, demolished, creamed, just annihilated. Like, I can't even think of another word.
Wow. It seemed like I stayed up all day yesterday thinking about saying all those words. Wow. Yes, the Cowboys did not play great yesterday. It was definitely a game where the Broncos stepped up and the Cowboys slept.
Yes. Yeah, look. How about the smile on my face? Yeah, I don't know. It's Christmas today. I don't know.
We got stomped, and the thing is, the Cowboys didn't even score until the fourth quarter. And you know how mad it makes me? The Cowboys, with 5 minutes left in the whole game, scored 16 points.
Right.
With 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, scored 16 points. You know what they can do. Dak looked very uncomfortable in the pocket. He looked very uncomfortable. I don't know whether he was worried about his leg or worried about something. I don't know. He looked very uncomfortable.
He did.
Dropping passes. I mean, Dak, he just overthrew. I mean, it was the defense. Did you even see defense on the field yesterday? No. It was a bad game. What do y'all think, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me what you guys think about the Cowboys game. If you were able to watch the Cowboys versus Broncos, write in the comment what you guys think.
Yeah.
I mean, Melvin Gordon and Williams combined for 191 yards, rushing yards.
Yeah.
I mean, the Denver defense, 2 sacks, 5 QB hits. Oh my God, 1 interception. I mean, they played like they were ready. I think what Dallas was thinking, because they got rid of Von Miller, they felt like, Broncos are in this planning phase, and they're giving up. They came and smacked us in the face and gave us an embarrassing loss.
Yep.
And I don't think it's going to be a trend. Don't get me wrong. I feel like next week we'll be back. Don't try to throw the party yet, Sean. Don't throw the party. We will be back for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Party here first. We'll be back. Don't worry.
There you go. Look, hold up. Actually, J Red said we need Tyron Smith back. Period. And hold up. I think here's the answer. It's because I watched it in church with Nene. Y'all was sneak watching the game. God said no, sir.
intermission. It was intermission of we had 2 services. We had a morning service and then we had an afternoon. So in between,
Right.
Get us the game. So, but I was sad as crap. I was sad as crap.
Yeah.
You should have seen me and Jared looking like 2 sad, wet puppies. We look so sad.
Oh man, yo, and look.
I think Diggs has overshadowed a bad defense and it caught up to us. Man, that probably you should preach that because that looks.
Now hold up. Now hold up. And like y'all were talking about in the chat, there is one man that did show up for y'all defense, and that man you talked about before, that number 11, Michael Parsons.
I mean, he's gonna show up every game.
He's a monster.
Off every game, but he can't do it on his own.
He can't. You're right.
Look. J Red said the Broncos played their Super Bowl yesterday. As far as I'm concerned, hey, they did, because at the end of the day, everybody thought that we were going to win that game. The Cowboys didn't even seem motivated. Dak seemed like he was sick. I don't know what the heck was going on. Brandon Gardner said they made Teddy Two Gloves looking more. Oh, I know you Washington fans are living it up today. I know y'all living it up today. It's okay. Hey, Anthony, what Anthony say, man? Lord have mercy. They got Janae stuttering like Joe. Hey, I want to finish this. Missed back in 01.
Yo, Katie said, does that loss make you crazy?
Hey, that loss definitely made me crazy. If it definitely put a mood on the second service, it definitely did. Man, it hurt me, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely hurt me. Delilah said, well, that's because you guys play Atlanta next week. Hey, I'll take the victory.
There it is.
Oh, Delilah. Every blessing counts. Every blessing counts.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what you got to say? All I know is be better. Bankhead bounce them dirty birds. Absolutely.
Yep. You already know.
Hey, I ain't playing no games, man. We have to win next week, or I'm gonna be a little worried because these were games that we were supposed to be banking. Man, like Brandon said, we definitely made Teddy Bridgewater look like he was daggone man. Pissing me. Hey, we got to get to the next game.
Let's move on. I'm with it. I'm
already pissed off.
Yo.
We pissed off Janae. I'm sad. Let's go to the next game. I'm starting to realize how my counterparts feels.
right. Now you see. Yo, we got to go ahead and move on, man. And we got to move on to the next segment called Making a Statement. Ladies and gentlemen, some of these teams, including the team that won last night, they made a statement, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Tennessee Titans who signed my guy, Adrian Peterson. So glad he's back on the team, baby. Keep balling, baby. And they got the W against the high-powered Rams. And Janae, the game didn't really look close.
It did not look close. And the Titans, man, that is a scary team. Titans who just lost probably the best running back in the league. Now they're out here balling without him and still making it look good. Did my man AP score a touchdown?
Ooh, yes, sir. Yep.
My man AP score a touchdown. Shout out to AP, baby. Man,
let's go, AP.
Defense came alive. 5 sacks, 11 QB hits, Sean. 2 interceptions. The Titans defense combined with that offense can be super lethal. That was a crazy game. And I'm just shocked. The Rams did not play the way I thought they would.
Yeah, and that's crazy. I mean, hey, look, it only puts them down to 7-2, but at the same time, I mean, it was like 28-9 at one point. You know what I mean? The Titans, I get it. They've been surging, but I don't know. I don't think anybody can say they expected this after King Henry goes down a week ago.
Absolutely.
We didn't even know until middle of the week that AP is even on the team, much less starting.
Absolutely. Hey, but I am happy because the Cowboys are still in it. Because so we on our way to that number 1 seed, baby. Just a wacky week, man. Going on to the next team, Sean. We got the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
San Francisco, a good old butt whooping.
Yeah.
Man, Kyler Murray, D-Hop, AJ Green, JJ Watt. Man, what in the world?
All of them out.
All of them out. And what
And they still
happened?
won. And they still won. It makes me now question, like I've been doing all season, makes me question even further San Francisco. They had D-Hop, J.J. Watt, A.J. Greens, Chase Edmonds, Kyler Murray, all their studs out of the game, and they still beat you by 2 touchdowns.
Could not win the game, which was crazy. I mean, the Cardinals found a way to still be manageable without their studs.
Right.
Which is crazy. Colt McCoy. Your boy Colt McCoy.
Yeah. Hey.
All that work for Washington, and they treated him dirty, and he got out of there. James Conner, and they lead the way. They did their thing, and it's just like, dang, the Cardinals are lethal, even in a bad situation where the offense looks like it's not going to be doing nothing.
Yep.
Boom.
The Cardinals have depth.
They got
absolutely.
That's the true definition of next man up.
Right. And look, I got to take this moment to shout out Colt McCoy, man. Because, look, I'm glad that you ended up somewhere that they're allowing you to play. You're getting airtime. I remember what you did for us when we were in the basement and the Cowboys were riding high. You came in there and you helped us upset Dallas. I remember that. So, you know what, Cole? Salute to you, my friend, wherever you go.
Oh, that smile is too damn hard. Hard. Man, but San Francisco, like you said, what are they going to do? I mean, they're in limbo stage. I mean, Jimmy G,
right.
Is he the one? I mean, are they going to move on or what?
They're asking, does Kyle Shanahan suck? I mean, is he the problem?
Oh, boy.
We all praised him. We know how smart he is. But, I mean, now these McVays, these Shanahans are a dime a dozen. Is he? I mean, you have to do something to adjust and change. What he's been doing right now, obviously he's got injuries. He got Kittle back. Kittle got a touchdown, got on the field, but also fumbled the ball. You know what I mean? Like,
very true.
Yeah. So it's gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. But shout out to the Cards for getting it done and getting it done with Colt McCoy, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Shout out to him. I'm glad they got the W. The Cards are moving on. It's still the best in the NFC, if I'm not mistaken, since you guys took a loss. Am I correct with that?
Oh, here we go. Yes, the Cardinals are still number one. Hey, but that's okay. That's okay. I still got that faith, the faith of a mustard seed. That's
okay,
all.
I'm glad.
No, we need to get into this exciting game. We got people wanting to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
Hold off the Vikings in overtime.
Oh yeah.
World, what a game.
What a game. And I got it. I got it first and foremost. I'm going to bring my guy on right now, Mr. Nathan Snell. But Nathan, I'm going to come to you. I have to apologize. I made the video last week. Does that make me crazy? I said the Vikings were going to get the upset. I sent you the video mid-game. I was talking trash. I was made to eat my words. I am not a man that will not sit here and come and let you know when I'm wrong. I apologize. You won the game. Talk to me about your Ravens, man.
It was a good win. There's a couple MVPs I would give the game ball to. Defensively, Josh Bynes, he did really well.
Absolutely.
Devontae Freeman, Le'Veon Bell had a combined 100 yards. Lamar Jackson, this is his third game this season where the team has been down, I'd say 20 or more points. And the narrative that he can't bring teams back, he's done it now 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Defensively,
come on, be honest with us now.
They're trash. Look, wow. Anthony Avery is the most targeted corner in the league. We lost Deshaun Elliott for the season, torn pectoral muscle. Patrick Queen looked great, looked better, but Brandon Williams didn't play. I mean, we're just hammered down with injuries defensively. We even tried to execute a trade for Xavier Howard, and that didn't happen.
Right.
I still think Baltimore is going to win the AFC. I guarantee Baltimore's going to win the AFC North.
Ooh.
Hey, Delilah says on here, y'all favored to win. Y'all favored to win the North.
Yeah.
Because I just think simply because when I look at Cincinnati, I mean, their youth showed it, but Pittsburgh they're holding on, and Cleveland is Cleveland. but it was a good win. We still have some things to clean up. I would really have thought with the bye week that we just came off, I would have seen some type of improvements, but I didn't see that much. Now lose Deshaun Elliott. I don't know. But we
Hey,
go
y'all getting ready to convert some people, man. Hey, Brandon Gardner says that Ravens Vikes was the best game of the week. I almost converted my allegiance to Baltimore.
Well, some of these games, listen, as a Raven fan, they have been really, really close to giving me heart attacks. We got to be better at closing games. That first half, like they kick return, Justin Jefferson, the 50-yard touchdown,
absolutely,
Dalvin Cook. I mean, like that's. I hate to say it, we're going into the playoffs, but this defense. Every available body counts. So it was a good win. One thing you have to give respect about the Raven teams, that they always show heart and fight.
Yeah.
Even though they get their ass kicked, they don't throw the white flag. So we play the Miami Dolphins Thursday in Miami. So
that's a dub.
Hopefully we'll have Sammy Watkins and Brandon Williams back. So
fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We wishing y'all some luck, man. But y'all keep having them type of games, man. I will continue to watch because that was a great game.
Yes.
Yeah. It really was. It really was. Yo, appreciate you, Nate. Yo, I gotta shout my guy out, man. Guys, you need to check my guy out, man. His YouTube channel is Nathan Snell. He's the host of Big Nate Talk Podcast. My man is having guest upon guest. He had a guest on last night, Janae, comedian L. Hendricks, and they were talking about, getting into kind of like the content creator, the YouTube game, doing the shows and things that we do, dealing with trolls and haters and getting people. It was a great show. And Nate, I'm gonna tell you, it was a 2-hour show, and I listened to the full thing at work today, like right on there.
Listen to that, listen to that, man. Hey,
it's legit, man.
I appreciate it.
Dad, shout out to Anthony. Look, Anthony said Nate is killing the game.
Appreciate you.
No doubt. So, Nate, when's the next time you're going to be on, man?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. All right. Check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate y'all.
Have a good one, my man.
Yes, sir. Yo.
Cool, man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Gotta move on, moving and grooving and Janae in a group that my team was in 3 or 4 weeks ago. Those middle of the road teams.
Although we go
to
the middle of the road, your team's trying to let go. Will your team win? We don't know what you'll do. Man.
Let's go.
The middle of the roads. New England manhandled Carolina. Woo!
Yeah.
Man, New England's trying to come into this conversation of getting better. They look shaky at the beginning, but my goodness, New England looked pretty daggone good, man. And at the end of the day, 24-6, they kind of shut out Carolina.
Janae, what did I tell you a week ago? New England's making the playoffs, and I think they're going to host it. Buffalo, if you pull another one of these 9-6 losses out, New England's right on your heels at 5-4.
Man.
Mac attack is consistent. Belichick is still coaching. That defense is still playing. Pay attention to New England.
It's still settle down.
Yo, pay attention, New England, okay? I hate what they did to my man. I hate what they did to Cam, but those guys got it going, man. Look, Janae, they got a 3-headed monster in the backfield. They got Stevenson. They got Bolden. They got Harris. Each of them getting at least 30 yards on the ground. Also, 5 total receptions between them, man. Nate, I mean, they're balanced, okay? They have the run.
Defense that's shut down Darnold. I mean, come on. 1 sack, 3 interceptions, 2 recovered fumbles.
Right.
world. I mean, the defense was, they just shut him down. I didn't even see Sam Darnold perform great at all. I mean, he's just really bad. 3 interceptions? Come on.
Yeah.
You can't win a game with 3 interceptions.
No. And I think they showed a graphic that his record against Belichick's like 0-8.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's got all these interceptions and all this. But Janae, I think the part that kind of surprised me in this game, Christian McCaffrey was back. He played this game.
He did play this game.
You know?
I was actually shocked when I saw him out there, but he did play, and they did not utilize him, and he did not look great.
No, he looked subpar. I mean, he did get 100 total yards, but he didn't really have an impact that I saw, and we saw what their offense did. But Sam Darnold, I kind of think is maybe reverting back to the Jets and his days back there. So let's watch that, because this is not a 3-0 team that we all ran to the Raven about like a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely. And they're gonna have to figure out something other than trying to go with McCaffrey. I mean, in order for it to work, I mean, Darnold's actually going to have to play, and that was not a great performance at all. I mean, what's 100 yards with McCaffrey if he ain't even get no touchdowns? Right.
And I mean, he really wasn't. It really wasn't an impact. I mean, I feel for him. Hey, maybe he's just getting back in the groove. Maybe that Darnold thing ain't working for him. They got to back up PJ Walker. I mean, I'm not saying he's better than Darnold, but you're 3 and what? 3 and 5?
Yeah, 3 and 5.
You were undefeated, 5 games ago. Now you're 3 and 5. So something got to change.
Yeah, definitely got to change, man.
I'm just saying.
Get on to this next game.
Yeah.
This game right here was a shocker, to say the least. Wins after giving up 24-3. Man, they had a lead of 24-3, Sean. How do you lose? How do you lose?
Atlanta, okay. First and foremost, I don't even understand. Like, first of all, Atlanta, you look good, and then you don't look good. And then it's just like you escape. It's like, what? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. I want to give you credit, Matt Ryan. I want to sit there and say, hey, you still got it. But then on the flip side, it's kind of like,
you guys love that game. And then the thing is, I mean, if you had that much of a lead, you should have kept pushing forward. But the fact that the Saints was able to get back into the game would end up being a game 27-25. That gave my heart just a ripper when Cole, he hit the game-winning field goal.
Young who?
And he hits it. So
but look. Atlanta's 4-4. We understand it. I'm look. Anthony said, "Hey, now I'm just happy the Birds fought off the loss."
I bet you are. But my God, 24-3.
Yeah. We at the point where teams start to know that they ain't going nowhere, and they have their games moved to 1:00. Just put it in the group.
Exactly. Man, them birds, they pulled it off. I can't. They got the W. My team didn't, so I can't hate. But man,
look now here he talk about. He said, "Hey, if the Birds win the Handy Bowl 6, Cowboys versus Falcons, I will be very happy and come on and provide commentary." Whoa! If that happens,
wow!
Next week, come on.
Is that a challenge?
That's what I hear.
Well, be ready. Win or lose, we'll go ahead and face it. Get on the show. Come on next week. We're going to talk about it. However it goes down, we want you on the show. For sure.
Yeah. Anthony, let's rock out. Yo, no doubt, man. Yo, and shout out to him. I think, real quick, I do think we kind of need to sit there and maybe question the Saints. Simeon, is he the answer? I mean, they came back, but still, it's kind of like, hey, Taysom only got a couple passes. Kamara got, he got his 100 total yards. But is Simeon the answer?
I don't know if he's the answer. I honestly don't know. I'm not saying he's not the answer. They got off to a rough start, but it did end up coming back. That was definitely an adverse game, because if they would have came back and won, we would be having a different story right now.
Very true.
it's him, and he's not really the well-known quarterback of the team. But at the end of the day, he came back on him. I think I would leave the game on a positive note that at the day we can be down and catch up. It just didn't get the job done. I mean, Atlanta kicked that field goal and then popped that dream. But at the end of the day, I would come away as the Saints where we're not out of it. We're not out of it. Winston may be gone, but we're not out of it. The kid can play.
Yeah. Now, come on, Janae. What they need to do, Janae? You already know what they need to do.
Cam Newton. Hey, at the end of the day, when it gets shaky on your team, there is a guy that is fully capable of doing something with your team better than what your quarterback is doing nothing with it.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Hey, but we got to get on to the next team. Man, Sean, who do we have next?
Man, come on now, Janae. Come on now. In a game that benefits us both, the Philadelphia Eagles lose because the Chargers get back on track and beat the Eagles. Oh, it was 27-24. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful.
And I was so happy because I could just hear those Eagle fans right if they would have got a W. But they didn't get a W.
Yep.
My team lives to fight another day, especially with the Giants pulling off a crazy win. Couldn't believe that, but it felt good that Philly took the L. Man, Dustin Hopkins, what?
Now look, hold up.
Oh.
Hold up. Let me say something, man.
What?
Dustin, Dustin, let me talk to you, Dustin.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Because you know where Dustin started off the season, right?
Yes.
He was our kicker.
Yes.
And we released him because Dustin wasn't getting it together. Now all of a sudden you're going to show up in L.A.
I figured you'd be mad about this, Sean, but when people leave your team, what do they usually do? They
succeed.
Exactly. Succeed. So I get mad at the man for hitting the game-winning field goal. Come on. Good job, Dustin Hopkins. I mean, come on, Justin Herbert. I mean, being Justin Herbert, 356 yards, 2 touchdowns, Sean. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Keenan Allen helped out with his 12 receptions and 104 yards. Look, the Chargers, they got back on track, okay? Yeah. But look, it was not a blowout. This was a close game, and we got to shout out your boy Jalen Hurts. I mean, hey, he might be the only one doing it, but he's doing it, man. Running the ball, receiving it, or throwing.
Smith finally found Devontae Smith. If he can utilize him more, I think that they would be more dominant. I think they need to use it like a go-to person, like Brady and Gronk. I mean, you're gonna adopt this, because Smith just got drafted. At the end of the day, I feel like Smith is a great wide receiver. If they can continue to meet each other, if they can continue to match, there's some things that Smith can do over any cornerback or anybody that's defending him. Like, we can make this thing happen, but I'm just glad they took the L.
Yeah. At the end of the day, look at Ash said, we love an Eagles loss.
Yes, we do, Ash. Yes, we do, man. Hey, coming up on this next game, Sean, we got a game that was pretty interesting.
Wendy, we're here to talk to you, babe. We're here for therapy because the Chiefs benefit from a Rodgerless Packers and win 13-7.
Ooh.
Ugh. That's ugly on both sides.
That's the game, Sean.
Yeah. That was just ugly on both sides.
On one hand, we could talk about Jordan Love and him being thrown into the fire, not expecting to ever get on the field.
Right.
And to finally play in the probably top 3 stadiums as most hostile. What you think? Top 3. I mean, with the loudness of Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Loud stadium. And you threw this man into the fire. There's moments where he showed glimpses of good things. But, I mean, come on. It's Jordan Love. He wasn't ready. He's going to need at least, at this point, you at least made the decision that you need to pay Rodgers whatever the hell he needs to stay with your organization.
Yeah. Yes.
You need at least 2 to 3 years to get Jordan Love up to par.
Yeah. Now look, now I will say,
Aaron Rodgers did not come into the game, his first game looking all that stout.
Right.
So it takes time to groom.
There we go. So I think we need to cancel all this conversation like Jordan Love is to Aaron Rodgers what Aaron Rodgers was to Brett Favre. Because no, Aaron Rodgers was solid when he came off the bench. Those players, those vets that played with Brett Favre, they saw Aaron in practice and they knew. Jordan Love ain't that guy. I've said that from the beginning. Look, I'm glad this is what the Packers did, and if everybody thinks this is the next in rotation, no. Because at the end of the day, Janae, what have we been saying for the last 2 years about the Chiefs' defense?
Yeah.
They're trash. They're trash. So, I mean, look, Jordan Love, I understand it, your first game back, but you still got Devontae. You still got Adam Jones. You still got Valdez-Scantling. You still got these solid guys. Your D held Mahomes to 13 points.
Yep.
I need Jordan, bro, if all you have to do is hand the ball off, I need to see something more than just 7 points. He did not, Ash said it right there. He did not prove that he can be that guy. He's not, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers has said in many interviews, oh, yeah, I love this guy. He's great. He's my pal. You know why? Because he has no fear that Jordan Love's going to ever take his spot.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Brett Favre knew who Aaron Rodgers was. He knew how good Aaron Rodgers was. Jordan Love is not feared at all. And this game didn't show me anything.
Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I didn't. I'm sorry. You scored 7 points against a garbage Chiefs defense. The Chiefs are not doing great this year. We talked about that. Like,
they shut them down. I just feel like it was a trap game, man. It was a trap game, man. The stadium, the emotions of the whole thing. You know, it was a trap game. He did bad. Rodgers, you know, that the crazy situation with the COVID-19, immunized, whatever he says, you know, I think that was just a crazy situation. The Chiefs defense looked like they were like number one defense out there.
Right.
But I mean, what's to say for the Chiefs though? The Packers don't have the best defense.
Right.
And the Chiefs went out there and didn't do that great either. The Chiefs barely pulled it out. Are you even willing to say that the Chiefs are back for beating the Packers in this game?
No, that's the thing. It's more about the Chiefs that they can only muster up 13 points. That they held this guy only like they should have shut him out this is a rookie and he was green.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So wow.
He had the weapons and A-Rod didn't.
Yep.
That's
Look, Katie said liar about Aaron.
Delilah said, Katie, I'm inclined to agree with you on that. I don't think they were prepared Jordan enough. Exactly. Yeah. And then tossed to the Wolves. Thank you, Delilah. That's all I'm saying. He was tossed to the Wolves, and I don't think in that situation, in that environment, you're going to throw that man into the fire, and then after he has that first bad game, then it's like, oh, no, we can't deal without him. It's just like you just realize that he's just not your go-to right now. Yeah. But he can be developed into something. You just got to work with him.
Yeah, and they're going to have to get it together because, obviously, hopefully, Rodgers will be back. But I think Ash made a great point. That the Packers really need to be thinking hard about what their team is going to be without Rodgers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We shall see. So definitely, and speaking of Ash, I got to shout out my guy. We're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Monday night game against the Chicago Bears. I got to shout out my guy who has been in this background, sitting here watching, waiting to talk about his Pittsburgh Steelers. My guy, one of the hosts of Let's Talk Fantasy Football, Mr. Sidney Swinton. What up, Sid?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up?
How we doing?
Hey, man, we're doing great, man. I know you're a little nervous about today, huh?
No, not even a little bit. Come on now.
Let's go.
Nick over there thinking they got a chance, and I'm just like, come on.
I was like, man, y'all going at it in the chat till like 10 o'clock this morning. I'm like, come on, y'all.
Hey.
Going down today, baby. It's going down, man. How you feeling about your team, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I like it. I was thinking about it earlier when you guys were talking about when Nathan was talking about the Steelers and the Ravens, how he's got them winning the North, and everybody's sleeping on the Steelers. Last year, they started 11-0, and what did everybody say? Every game they won, they're the worst 7-0 team ever, the worst 8 because they looked bad, but they were winning. Yeah. The difference This year, they're getting better each week. Last year they were not. You could tell. They just were getting those wins, but they weren't getting better. This year,
very true.
The line's coming along.
Right.
Defense is looking good. Ben's looking good. He's not doing too much. Last year he was trying to do too much. He's just managing. That man Najee in the backfield is legit.
Yes.
I feel good. I feel good about us.
All right. So what's your prediction on tonight? What's the score?
I was there was one Steelers Twitter account that said, "What's your bold prediction?" And I said 2 defensive touchdowns and a shutout win.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna put it on them.
Wait a minute. I'm hold up, Janae. I'm gonna give it to him. Hold up.
That make me crazy.
Woo!
Gotta go bold.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
He went big on that one. Hey, so give me your 2, one offense, one defense breakout player of the year for you guys. Give me some players that you did not expect to break out, but these players on each end, defense and offense, have just been breakout players. Who you got?
Absolutely. So everybody's gonna think Najee in offense, but hey, Sean, who I'm gonna talk about all year, my man Pat Fryermuth.
Yep.
Hey, coming. He's got to be the breakout because nobody thought he was gonna be who he is, and he's my breakout on offense.
Nice.
Defensive, Trey Norwood, our 7th round pick out of Oklahoma.
Okay.
Look up his where he's ranked in DBs.
Okay.
He's in the top 5.
Yes.
For his ranking in Power Football Focus. Man has been balling for us.
Wow.
I can dig it.
Gentlemen, you heard it here first. The breakout players. So if you don't have them, get these players, man. I mean, come on now. This is great.
You gotta watch them.
Oh, I like that. But look. I saw when I can see you when you were in the background before we brought you on. I saw your wife was in there. Can we get Ash on here to talk? I need her to give me a little explanation about Dallas.
Hey, you wanna come say something?
Oh.
She's watching my kid right now. You want you? She's watching our kid right now.
Our kid, right.
We are an hour. We are
right.
Are you gonna come over here? He wants you to talk about your man Dak.
Hey, Dak's the greatest man in the land. He's the greatest.
Yeah, I need to hear about Prescott.
We want to talk about Lack Prescott from yesterday.
The greatest man in the land.
Hello.
Hey,
What up, Ash?
come on, Ash. Tell him we're not worried. We're not worried.
I'm not worried. Are you worried? I am worried. I'm not worried.
Are you sure?
It was a trap
And
game.
the baby's not worried either. Let's
The
go.
baby is not worried.
Let's go.
Now hold up, Ash. You went down 30-0. You didn't score till the 4th quarter. You ain't worried at all?
No, I'm not worried at all.
But when we scored big.
It was a trap game. We went in there thinking we were going to win. It
5
wasn't going to be anything. It was going to be super easy. We're going to walk them. And that's probably the worst mentality to have ever in the NFL.
Well, let me just say, I hope you enter the Washington game with that mentality, okay? Because we coming. The comeback.
Yeah, okay. I ain't worried about Washington at all.
We're not worried about that, guys.
I can dig it.
GOAT. Whoever wrote that, you guys get a treat. I don't even know what I'm giving you.
Dak is the GOAT. Get out of here.
That is elite.
Yo, Ash, real quick, while we have you, what's your prediction for the game tonight?
The score?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Or who
Put
wins?
her on the hot seat. You put her on the hot seat.
I think Steelers win for sure. The Bears are not good.
By 2 touchdowns?
Sure.
All right. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Hey,
I don't think I don't know.
Get out of here if you're gonna toss trash.
Ben's got to be able to score. That's the point.
There you go.
Khalil Mack's out, and so is their other top defender.
Yes, you're right. Hicks, I think. Yeah.
I need Deontay Johnson for 50 points. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Yo, so appreciate you coming on.
Jared, wait. While we got him on the phone, Jared says 20-17 Bears because of everything that happened crazy yesterday.
Hey, you would think, but the thing is, the sun set and then rose again. It's a new day. We're not doing that. That's yesterday's news.
Let's
Today's
go.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I
Hey,
love it.
David said 26-13 Steelers.
Hey, that's
Okay.
2 touchdowns. We'll take that.
Who said that?
Okay.
He said
Okay.
he'll take that. He'll
David.
take that. I got
Oh,
All of those points are going to
ready.
be from Deontay Johnson, so I can win fantasy.
Okay. I got my hot chocolate ready, my sour cream and onion Utz chips, all my fantasy bets in place, all my real money bets in place. It's on. Okay, David's
Let's
going
go.
hard.
Ready
Let's
for
go.
TJ Watt.
Oh, what up? What up, little Watt? What up, man?
Hey, this
I
I
love
got a whole family. I'm freaking excited. My heart is
Right?
melting.
Let's go. Let's go. I can dig it. Yo, Sid, absolutely appreciate you jumping on here, man.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely cannot wait to watch this game tonight. Hey, and ladies and gentlemen, watch my man Sidney Swinton with myself and David Wright tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. What is that? Your time?
My 4 now that the time changed. Or no,
That was-
I think. No, 3. It used to be
3.
4. Now it's 3.
all right. So yeah,
Something
6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, or is that
3 Pacific, but Arizona doesn't do the time change. That's why it's different for me.
Gotcha.
So I'm in Arizona. We don't do the daylight savings.
Okay, bet. Yo, check us out. Let's talk fantasy football tomorrow. Man, I'm telling you, we got so much going on, man. These guys are gurus. They hit up a whole bunch of waivers.
Doing trash. I'll be tuned in, man.
Right. We all need help. No doubt. Hey, appreciate you, Sid, man.
Thanks, guys.
Sid,
Yes,
hey,
sir.
thank you so much, my man.
Yeah, tell Ashley and your baby together.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Tell us that thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Peace
All
out,
right, man. Yeah, buddy.
man. We got a family on the show, man. I'm
Oh
hyped.
yeah. Oh, I like that.
Hey,
I like that.
We got to get into this next portion of the show that
Oh, yeah.
everybody loves. That we
Well,
just
you know
had
you love it.
this season. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah.
Impossible. We got a few teams. And hey, Sean, one of these teams on this list did absolutely amazing this week. And one key fact about the game is that they didn't even play.
Let's go. Because the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Until the team that did not lose this week wasn't good.
I know you hype. Brandon, where's your tissue?
Let's go.
He's going to need some tissues because, he's just so excited that there was no loss from the Washington football team.
We looked great this week.
The no-name football team.
Yo, no turnovers, no penalties, and nothing from Daniel Snyder in the press. It was a great week.
For some reason, my loss didn't even feel as good if it didn't come with a loss from you guys. Right. I was a little sad about that. But there is a team, Sean, that did take an L, and that's them Jets. The Jets lose another game.
Oh my God. Look, I feel for you. I feel for him. I do. I really feel
45-30. 45-30. Wins seem like he's playing awfully good without being with the Eagles.
Right. He's getting it done. I mean, it helps when you have Jonathan Taylor in the backfield running the ball. You know what I mean? That definitely
touchdowns, 172 yards.
Right.
I mean, but hey,
it helps.
Touchdowns. I mean, we're talking about the Jets here, so I know we need to slow our
right.
when it comes to the Colts. But at the end of the day, 3 touchdowns, 272 yards.
Yep. Yeah, he did what he needed to do. He connected with his favorite guy, Michael Pittman, again. Had another touchdown this week on 5 receptions. Look, they're getting it done. They're getting it done almost kind of like similar to Teddy Bridgewater. It's consistent, it moves, and as long as Wentz doesn't turn the ball over, hey, you can win games.
Absolutely.
But
Like what?
But you said, Janae, who did they play?
Exactly.
You still gave up 30 to these guys.
Exactly. You gave up 30. Now, it looks like they caught up towards the end. It wasn't like it was the whole time that the game at all. Wentz pretty much had his foot on the gas and didn't take it off. But it looks like the Mike White hype, because one game, he's out.
Yeah. And that's the thing. One game. He has this one amazing game. He gets over 400 yards. Everybody's, somebody wins 100,000 because they bet on him or something. And then this. Then he's back to reality. Now, back to nobody knowing your name.
The Jets did lose Mike White in the middle of the game, and he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
One and done, as they like.
There it is. Hey, shout out to Josh Johnson, who, again, I didn't know he was still in the league. Where's one of the last teams he played for? Washington. Thank you very much. 27-41, 317 yards and 3 TDs. I didn't even know this man was still in the league, but hey, he's balling out for the Jets. There you go, man. Shout out to you, Josh Johnson.
You leave Washington, you succeed. Congratulations, Josh Johnson. You did your thing 3 times, and I'm pretty sure Washington didn't believe that you can do that. So congratulations.
No, Josh. Well, I'm sure you're still probably getting paid from us because we probably overpaid you, and and now you got to start somewhere. So hey, shout out to you. I'm happy for you. But being on this list, Janae, we know that these teams are poor. Yes, I'm saying that, and my team is on this list. That's why I'm happy we didn't lose. But we have to kind of mention this game. We really don't have to mention this game, but this game is an NFL game, so I guess we'll mention it. Miami beat Houston. It was ugly. 9 turnovers, Janae.
Say it again, Sean.
9. Hold on, let me try to get up here. 9.
Wow.
9 turnovers.
9 turnovers.
Come on.
Talk about a bad game. Miami, I mean, congratulations on your win, but it was pretty much a trash game.
Yeah.
Probably a waste of my time. I watched why am I watching it? But it was a game. And well, Miami did get 5 sacks, and Houston got 4 sacks.
Yeah.
Game. I mean, I'm pretty sure both defenses walked away pretty happy about it.
I guess you could say that. I mean, look, shout out to Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod returned to the field and threw 3 interceptions. And Brissett said, hey, not to be outdone, but he got 2 himself.
Try to get you, but not quite.
Not quite.
But it was a pretty bad game, and Tyrod, man.
Yeah. One thing I'm pretty confident on, Janae, is no matter how poor Washington is playing, we could beat both of these teams. I am confident about that.
Whoa. Don't be too confident.
Janae, hold on. Don't do that. Give me some, Janae. I went easy today on your Cowboys. You better not.
Okay. You may be able to beat Miami. No, you may be able to beat Houston.
We can beat Houston. Miami might play. Yeah.
Man, but you guys see who's on this Mission Impossible. It's adding teams. It's losing teams by the week. As you can see, this has been a crazy week of football.
Yeah,
Sean, what in the world? I mean, you put it as the first category. A wacky week of football.
You're absolutely right. And I'm telling you this right now. I don't know if y'all are gamblers or bettors out there, but I hope you didn't bet on this week, because this week you lost all your money.
Yeah.
Unless you're a crazy bettor.
All over the place. Every team that you thought was going to win took an L.
Man.
Took an L by a team that's probably 3 wins or less. Yeah. So it's been a crazy week, but you already know what time it is, Sean.
Look, hold up, Janae. It makes me wish we would have played this weekend. We would have.
You're right. This week would have been the week for you to get a crazy win.
Right. Look.
Fun to talk about. It was sad. Sad. Okay.
He said, my household is having a sad day. Ash, we appreciate you being on here. You're hilarious.
Absolutely.
Let's go ahead and go into it, though.
And I'm so happy that you're holding it down for your family with this on instead of that.
Oh God, no.
wearing this in your household and representing. That's a strong woman right there.
We're moving on. We don't talk about teams that just took an L and then scored to the fourth. All right.
Wowzer. Let's get into this next section of the show. You already know it's one of me and Sean's favorite sessions. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's do it. That make me crazy. Hey.
Yeah.
Damn, you already know what time it is. You already know. Does that make me crazy when me and Sean get to say things in our mind that sound right, but you guys may think is a little loony? So, Sean, what do you have for your first Does That Make Me Crazy?
Ladies and gentlemen, we were on a bye week this week, and it was rough. It was nice because we got the time off, but Coach worked us. Coach said, you're going to still work. Nobody gets vacation because, let's be honest, you're 2-6. You're garbage. You're playing like crap. You look like crap. You need to get it together, okay? And I echo his sentiments. However, ladies and gentlemen, a year ago, we made it to not only the top of our division, but we made it to the playoffs. And like I said a year ago, we're coming in hot. And off this bye week, we're coming in hot to play the same team we played in the playoffs. Katie Alvarez, I hope you are here listening. Washington will get the upset against our next opponent, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. At capital Y, yes.
Let's go, Washington! I believe!
Bucks, are you sure?
The goat's falling off.
Wow.
Let's go.
You know, there's a team that just won, and people don't even think that this team is even worth talking about because they just, aren't good. They haven't been good. But I'm feeling a turnaround. Does that make me crazy, Sean? That I think the Jacksonville Jaguars could possibly win the next 3 games.
What?
That make me crazy.
The next 3 games? What?
Got the Colts, which I think could possibly be an upset. I think they could beat the 49ers, but the 49ers playing the way they are. And I think they're going to make Falcons game a game. I think that they could win the next 3 games. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Ladies and gentlemen, does that make me crazy?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
I said it.
I'm eager to see that. I like that. All right, Janae. Yep. Yeah, I'm coming for you. I was nice earlier, but I ain't going to be nice now.
Wow.
What if we got a shout out with my guy, Anthony Handy. Shout him out this week in SEC. We're gonna be on a little bit later this evening. He's a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan. I don't know why. I can't answer that question, ladies and gentlemen, but he loves them. He loves his Falcons. They're 4-4.
Oh, Sean,
a year ago, they played Dallas. And Dallas was struggling, wasn't winning anything until all of a sudden Dallas comes out, their kicker comes out with a watermelon kick. And somehow they get the ball back and they win the game. Well, this year is going to be a little different, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Falcons this week are playing Dallas, and I want you to hear me correctly. The Atlanta Falcons will upset the Dallas Cowboys. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy. Sean,
Let's go, Atlanta.
You tripping. You my brother, man. I can't believe that you. Oh, wow. And you throwing up the dirty bird.
Let's go.
Wow. Man, I think we've hit an all-time low, Sean. An all-time low. But you know what? What y'all got to say? Nah, that makes you genius. Oh, wow. And
let's go, baby.
I thought you got off the show, Anthony. I thought you took a break. And did you come back right on time?
Right on time. Ha!
Okay, that's fine. My last Does That Make Me Crazy is that this season is just going to be a crazy season for the NFC. As you can see, all the teams are battling and fighting and trying to get to that top. As you can see, there's only about 4 teams that really have a really good chance to make it to that top NFC seed number 1.
Mhm.
But it's going to come down to a game at the very end of the season. Well, January 2nd, the Cardinals will play the Cowboys.
Ooh.
And that'll be a game that's going to go down in history because the Cowboys are going to solidify that number 1 seed.
No!
For the past 25 years, we have not been able to get nothing. 20 years we've been waiting for our time. The Cowboys will get that number 1 seed playing the Cardinals on January 2nd. You heard it here first. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
The number 1 seed, Janae.
That's when we're going to win it. We're going to win it at the perfect time at the very end to see who's going to do it. It's going to come down to the Cards and the Cowboys, and we're going to pull it off and shock the world.
Did you see the game this Sunday?
I saw it. Everybody has a bad game. Did you say
you
that?
didn't score until the 4th quarter today?
Did Green Bay have a bad game? Did Green Bay have a bad game?
They're actually good. You guys are good.
Saints won? Yes, they did. Did the Rams not get tramped? Yes, they did. Did the daggone Cardinals not get beat this season? Yes, they did.
You know what, Janae?
Come on. Did the Buccaneers not lose this season? Yes, they did.
Okay.
Now, it's only right that the Cowboys join the rest of the peasants. But we will be on top when it comes in the end.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Woo! I hope you liked this week's version of Does That Make Me Crazy? Ladies and gentlemen, we're nuts. We're crazy. Yes, nuts. Certified. But, hey, this is what it is. This is how we feel. If you're with it, that's great. If you're not, hey, this is just, hey, it's how we feel. And when it comes true,
absolutely,
watch out.
If it comes true, you heard it here first.
There you go. But, yo, we got to move on, Nay. And this is one of our favorite segments of the show, the Down and Dirty, baby. Down
and dirty, man. Me and Sean's probably our favorite portion of the show because we get to tell you how we feel from our hearts just to talk about anything that we want to talk about. And we know that you guys being our Let's Talk Football friends, y'all will listen, y'all put your input on it, and then we will be able to have a conversation about something that we probably wouldn't talk about any other place, man.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, you want to go first? What you
hit it. You hit it first. You hit it first.
You already know, man. My down and dirty today is make smart decisions. As you guys all know that Henry Ruggs the third had caused a tragic incident and ran into a woman, and her dog and her succumbed to some pretty bad fire, and she lost her life. Ruggs was doing 156 miles an hour. At the point of hitting this woman, he hit I think it was 121 miles an hour, all while being intoxicated. Wow. It's not a good decision to get behind a wheel while being intoxicated. I know that some people feel like you drink so much and you feel like, oh, well, I did not have enough, to impair me. I can get home. We have to start being responsible because you never know by just making a small decision, by not calling a Lyft or not calling an Uber. That small of a decision can end up impacting your whole life. You can end up never playing the game that you love again. You can end up doing jail time. You can end up going from a person who's never done any caused any legal problem to then becoming that person who is a legal problem, who is now in the limelight of a situation where you have now destroyed somebody else's life, somebody else's family.
Right.
Make smart decisions. This decision did not have to be made. Do not get behind a wheel of a car impaired, you're basically telling yourself that you are okay with eventually killing somebody, because that's what happens when we drive impaired. We are not 100% conscious of what's going on around us, and then we make dumb decisions, speeding and whatever. I'm pretty sure Ruggs did not intentionally do this, but we never intentionally do anything, and now we're in this situation where you're paying the price. So my down and dirty, and I don't know if you agree with me or not. I just want everybody to come together on just being safe.
Yeah.
Do not make a decision that could literally alter your life and another person's life. Try to do the right thing. Call an Uber or Lyft. Even if you got to pay a certain amount of money, pay it. Because that payment, that $30 payment for a ride, is not worth a lifetime or years in jail.
Yeah.
Now Ruggs have to do years in jail of a glimpse of a moment of making a bad decision. So sometimes you just got to make the smart decision. And that's all I got to say for my down and dirty today.
Yo, there it is. That's well said too.
Thanks, man.
That's true. That's absolutely true. For my down and dirty, man, I kind of want to piggyback what I was talking about in the beginning of the show. We mentioned our good friends Nick and Lindsay, and they had gotten married. They got married this weekend. It was a beautiful wedding. It was really intimate. It was really close. I think under like 50 people were there. And coming from the wedding we had been in over the summer, where it was like castle and this huge loud, this was more that like small, close knit, and it was really a beautiful event. Honestly, it was really something nice. But I wanted to speak about the fact that the day before, Catherine's been dealing with everything at school, and weather changing and everything. So obviously getting a little sicker, things have been kind of struggling, and she has been dealing with stuff, and she was kind of like, what? She called like the bride, who she had worked with, and said, I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it. And the bride, bride was sitting here and say, I really want you to be there. I really want you to, be there. If you can make it, that'd be great. Like, if you can, work it out, right? Long story short, we ended up making it and found out, like I said before, that we were the only ones from like the way back that had hung out with him, only older friends that had hung out with him for a while. And it was just so beautiful because they really like came to us together, and then each like separately talked to us and just like, we so appreciated you guys coming. We were really worried about, like, even Nick, her husband was like, when she found out that you might not be coming, she was really sad, and it was really like, oh, that hurt her. And it was kind of like, we didn't realize the impact that we had. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to take that and then move it to the fact that, I look at Nathan Snell. We brought him on here earlier, man. And I talked about that interview that he did. Look, Nathan started back doing some of this stuff kind of around last year. That's when I started paying attention to him around last year, around like January. And, he, a lot of his first stuff was real green. He kind of looked nervous. He was doing this. And to see that he just growing, doing it night after night, talking about all these different sports and all these different things, and seeing now he's getting with interviews with different YouTubers and things of that nature. Guys, you do not understand the impact that you have on people. You don't. And Janae, I call you out. I mean, I've always, me, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to be in front of the camera doing this type of stuff. But it wasn't but if it was up to me, I would be in the same place I was before, sitting in front of my phone, not doing anything. You were that catalyst for me to push me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. But then on top of that, you have you who is the fuel, the fire. Then you have people that are taking their time out of the day to come help. You see today, Nathan, Sid, Ash didn't have to do that, but they jumped on for that little bit of time. Dave. Dave's doing all the things where he's setting up. David Wright just taking care of the whole thing. I got to shout out Ab and Will, Delilah. Delilah. You know what I mean? Big Nick, man. Bobby, all these guys in here coming out, taking their time out. Look, we're not getting paid for any of this. And you know what? This is the type of stuff that me personally, I can do this without getting a cent. without getting one red dime. I don't care about that. My thing is so many people have came and helped impact in my life and have made a difference to me that they may never know. But this now is my opportunity to be like, boom, this is what it is, man. You know what I mean? And it's just, I'm just so glad that we have this opportunity. I'm so glad that we just have people that are willing to come out of the way and help us and go on here and just, hey, talk football, talk, sports, talk life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, hey, that's my down and dirty.
The family that we built, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Absolutely awesome. Man, we love our Let's Talk Football team.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Hey, yo, Nene, we're like 12 members away from 400 in the Let's Talk Football League. Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a challenge for us, man. We can complete that. We need to be able to get that 12 members then. Hey, by next week, we need 12 new members to be on Let's Talk Football, man. Hey, because you already know we got traction. People always talking in the chat. Man, I love this group, man. I freaking love it. Let's Talk Football family, man. Y'all the ones that make this show everything. We appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in every week, man. Hey, as you can see, we did change the time frame to 6:30. But as you can see, we were on time because 6:30 works a little bit better because I'm coming from DC to get home to do this podcast with my boy Sean. Man, but this was an amazing show, Sean.
Yes, absolutely.
Man, I can't wait for this week of football. Before we get off, Sean, what is your prediction for tonight's game?
All right, look, I got to be very honest with you. There's no way I can go without hurting somebody. I got Steelers fans and I got Bears fans. But I'm going to be honest, man. The Steelers are on a roll. The Steelers are making some moves. Najee Harris, Pratt Freiermuth, like Sid was talking about. I have the Steelers winning this game 27 to, I think, 13. If Nagy's back for the Bears, I just don't trust what they're going to do to Justin Fields. So I got Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay.
What you got?
I'm calling an upset, Sean. I'm calling an upset. I didn't want to say it with my boy on here because probably would have cut me out. So
right.
That the Bears are going to win this one. It's actually going to be a score of 20-16.
Ooh. Look. He said, hey, it's all good. Say what you got to say.
Absolutely, Delilah. You already know. Hey, I gotta say it. I think the Bears are gonna just pull an upset. I don't know if it's gonna be a game changer, but I think that they're going to win this game and make a statement and shock the world that Justin Fields is gonna say, "Stop talking about me like this."
Ooh, I hope so, man. Let's go, Justin. Let's go. I know Nathan Snell hosts, so him and his Ravens. Look. Put up the 2 hearts. Oh, yeah.
We will see. We will definitely see. Hey,
yes.
We thank you guys for tuning in. Next Monday, hopefully it'll be a better week for my team and Sean as well. I'm trying to be positive. Let's end this.
Coming out the basement. Coming out the basement.
Hey, we hope to see you guys next week, 6:30. Meet us there, man. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. We will see y'all next week. Same time, Monday, 6:30. See y'all next week, baby. Let's go.
Deuces.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The line. The line.
All right. I am Janae Struther.